Hey, hey! Welcome back to Pursuing Me with Sharita, the space where we lean into our truth, heal out loud, and grow from the inside out. And of course, I'm your host, your girl, Sharita. And today we're talking about something that every one of us faces, whether we want to admit it or not: emotional triggers. You know, those moments when something small hits way too hard, or when someone says something and suddenly you're not reacting to them. You're reacting to something inside of you. Let's unpack that because your triggers, they're not here to destroy you, they're here to teach you. Let me say this clearly: triggers are messengers, they're little signals that's there, still a wound that hasn't fully healed, still a need that hasn't been met, still a story you've been carrying that maybe, just maybe, it's time to rewrite. Imagine this: you're having a good day, and out of nowhere, someone makes a comment. Something about your tone, something about your past, something that feels like judgment or rejection, or maybe even abandonment. And suddenly you're activated, heart racing, walls up, mouth ready with a clap back. Somebody ready to crash out. That's not just today's emotion, that's unprocessed energy from before. From that moment, maybe years ago, when you didn't feel safe, seen, or maybe even enough. But here's the power in all of this: when you get curious about your triggers instead of ashamed of them, guess what? You start healing. Instead of saying, why am I like this? You begin to ask, what is it trying to show me? Your emotions are not enemies, they're guides. And your triggers, they're pointing to the next place you need to give yourself love, understanding, and compassion. Let me repeat that for someone who needs it. Your triggers is not your weakness, it's your opportunity. It's showing you where you're still carrying It's showing you where you still carrying pain. So you can't stop living from it and start healing through it. So I want you to reflect today. What situation or people tend to trigger me? And what are those moments really trying to tell me about myself? This isn't about blame, it's about clarity. It's about taking your power back without needing everything around you to be perfect first. Healing doesn't always look like meditation and journaling. Sometimes healing looks like saying, wow, I've been reacting from a wound and I'm ready to respond from my worth instead. So the next time you're triggered, pause and ask, what lesson is rising from me right now? That question alone can shift your entire emotional world. And when I tell you guys, it isn't the easiest thing to do. I've read books. Sometimes I talk to myself. I have to woosah to get to shift my emotions when there's situations that's based upon me that I know that I may have crashed out with before. So, guys, if this episode gave you something to think about, share it with someone else who's ready to turn pain into purpose. And remember, don't forget to subscribe to Pursuing Me with Sharita so you can keep showing up for yourself, one real conversation at a time. Until next time, guys, keep healing, keep becoming, and never forget you are not broken, you're breaking through. Be blessed. Peace.